Welcome back. Thank you so much for once again choosing to join us on this Tuesday. We know you have choices and you have made the right one. And I promised a healthy undertone to today. Occasionally, we need to delve a little deeper into those uncomfortable conversations. And you know that's how we roll. We've got your back. When it comes to piles, your lifestyle can either support you healing or it can add to your discomfort. There is a lot more choice and control in your hands than you know. From what you eat to how you move, the small things that we do every day have a massive impact on digestive health, and that's where it all begins. So we are joined by the incredible Tony Smith, a registered dietitian, to talk about everyday food and lifestyle habits that can help keep flare-ups at bay. I feel like we're fighting inflammation in every direction that we can. The gut has become the hero of the story, so thank you so much for driving that narrative for us. This feels like something that happens to people, and you get so frustrated and upset. It's a difficult conversation to have with even your doctor or a pharmacist, but we've got to deal with it and we've got to take control ourselves. And often that one area that we first discount is what we eat. And that's the first thing that we can lean into. So how does diet and digestion play a role in developing and worsening hemorrhoids?
So diet and digestion is very important in both causing and relieving the symptoms of hemorrhoids. The main connection is constipation and straining during a bowel movement, which then puts pressure on the veins in the rectal area. So people who follow a low-fiber diet, it creates a hard, dry stool, which is then difficult to pass, and poor hydration further dries out that stool, so it's putting more pressure on it.
And the knock-on effect can be hectic. And I know we love to joke about these sorts of things because it's something that kind of everyone will experience at some point in their life, but when it lands, it is hectic. This says to me that there are some foods and some drinks we need to steer away from. What are the heavy hitters? For
sure. So some of the trigger foods that worsen symptoms, can cause constipation or worsen symptoms, are low-fiber foods. So eating white flours, white breads, refined foods, processed foods, processed foods. Dairy, in a lot of people, excess dairy can slow digestion and exacerbate symptoms. And then things like spicy foods, very greasy foods, excess intake of caffeine or alcohol can also worsen symptoms if you are experiencing a flare-up.
We know this. We know all these things. It is part of the human condition. We've got to understand ourselves first. And I think some of us might have more dramatic triggers than others. When it comes to what we need to be putting back in, again, it seems like we've got a roadmap to follow. I mentioned the gut health. I mentioned inflammation being a big topic now, thankfully. What do we need to put in to get the right biome?
So there's two areas that we focus on, the first being fiber. So fiber creates bulk and softness in the stool, making it easier to pass. So focusing on including high fiber starches, more fruits and vegetables, legumes and things like that on a day-to-day basis. And then the other important aspect of gut health and reducing inflammation is fermentable foods. So these contain beneficial bacteria that actually promote a healthy gut biome and promote a healthy gut and help digestion. So those would include, sorry, I'm interrupting you. Those would include foods like yogurt with live cultures, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, sourdough. Sourdough is very popular at the moment for that reason.
And I love the fact that we're getting that. Are there some simple swaps? Because I think we kind of tend to have this idea that if we're going to go healthier, it's going to be more expensive.
For sure.
If you look in that lane where we generally falter, I think for me, it's very easy in a fix to lean on some white bread when I've got nothing else. But actually, you should be having a backup plan if that is something that's causing. Can you think of any kind of jump on kind of hacks in the space, easy
yes,
swaps?
For sure. I think making, affordable budget-friendly swaps can make a big difference.
Massive.
So swapping out white bread for brown bread, low GI bread, sourdough bread, swapping out your white refined flours for whole grain flours and cereals, eating more fruits and vegetables, and it doesn't have to be blueberries that are costing an arm and a leg. You can use what's in season, so lean on what's in season and what's more affordable. Swapping out sugary drinks for water and herbal teas. Things like swapping out chocolate bars for a cereal bar that contains oats, that's a good source of fiber, or swapping it out for dried fruit or nuts or those types of snacks.
And as you're saying this, and I'm kind of educating myself, I'm immediately jumping on going through this conversation with my kids so that we can create that culture of making healthier choices through this.
For sure,
You can be very proactive. I like this. I want to be even more proactive. Movement, hydration,
Sure.
there is a lot more going on here in the system than just the nutrition. What else can we do to help?
Yes, so like you've said, movement is a big one. Making sure that you're active on a day-to-day basis, and that definitely aids digestion and helps bowel movements.
And stress and everything
For
else.
sure. You're taking the words out of my mouth. Hydration is a big one. So making sure that you're drinking 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. That helps digestion, but it also helps the fiber that you eat into work. The fiber can't actually act if it doesn't have enough water to help it. And then lastly, stress release. So stress has a big impact on digestion. So making sure that you're incorporating yoga or meditation or mindfulness into your daily routine just as a form of stress release will also make a big difference.
It doesn't have to be massive. You know, we spoke about, as Zanele said earlier, you eat the elephant one bite at a time.
Sure.
And if you take these daily steps, just focus on your diet first. And I always think in the context of my kids, but talk about it, educate yourself through this process. But I have a feeling often we have these penny drop moments where we realize we've known all along what
Yes.
we need to do. We just need to be consistent. I love you for having this conversation with me. Thank you so much. Some amazing insights, and it has been sitting right in front of our faces. If you are struggling with digestive discomfort or piles, yes, you need to speak to someone and take control back. Making small food and lifestyle changes can make a very big difference with that consistency. And when you need a little more support, please speak to your pharmacist about ADCOCK. It works beautifully. Also be sure, as an added bonus from our side, to enter the 2,000 Rand weekly cash giveaway. You can head to our socials and enter by sharing what food or lifestyle habit has helped you manage your digestive health or ease symptoms like constipation. Please share that information. Don't forget to use that all-important hashtag ADCOCK. The competition closes on the 21st of September, but you can find the T's and C's at expressoshow.com. Thank you so much.
New ADCOCK, the fast-acting gel for bile symptom relief. Reduces inflammation, relieves pain, soothes itch. Ask for ADCOCK gel. New from ADCOCK INGRAM, on-the-go convenience.